If I can't answer anything about it, but I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Okay, so tell us something about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Ivana Pacis. I'm 24 years old, representing Makati City. I'm a professional events host. I'm a writer. I'm also a runway and commercial model, and I do advocate for suicide prevention awareness.
What is one beautiful word in Tagalog? And what does it mean? Kasi Tagalog ka, di ba?
Sorry?
Tagalog ka, di ba?
Yes po.
Anong Tagalog na word na maganda para sa'yo? What one beautiful word in Tagalog?
Oh, I think it'd have to be. It's a very light word, but it's my favorite. It's called grabe. I love saying grabe. You know, I can say it in different emotions. I could be happy, sad, I could be angry. But if I say grabe, though, parang it's a very general expression. And it's something that walang exact English translation. So it's very unique for the Filipinos also.
This one a bit more in perspective. So what is that one learning experience that you had as a child that made so much impact on you?
Oh, I think one thing that I learned when I was a child was because I'm the youngest among among three siblings. I have two older sisters, so I'm a bunso and I'm a very spoiled bunso, and I think I realized that I could be someone more than what my ates had done because I feel like I'm always compared to them. You know, I'm very unique in compared to my ates. So I think one thing that I learned is to really appreciate who I am as a person and embrace it because I always look up to them. So okay, sorry.
What about in this pandemic? What is the greatest lesson that you learned?
The greatest lesson that I learned was to not take time for granted. I used to, even work even on weekends, and I would tell myself, okay, I'll just go to church next weekend, meron pa naman. But now I can't do that anymore. So, meeting up with my family, having family reunions, and meeting my high school and college friends, and now we can only do it on Zoom. And how I wish we can do it in person. So yeah.
You win. How do you plan to help your community?
If I win, like what I said earlier, I advocate for suicide prevention awareness, and it's something that is personal to me. I experienced anxiety in the past. I suffered from it. I'm already healed. I have done a lot of therapies in the past, and it's something that I have overcome. And in my journey here in Miss Universe Philippines, I know that I've used my voice to really reach out to those people who wanted to end their lives and commit suicide because it's such a very sensitive topic. And yeah, it's just nice because now I was able to connect with these people. Someone would message me na, oh, okay, sorry.
What color do you think symbolizes the phenomenal woman?
Oh, I think it'd have to be white, a white blank canvas that anyone can, appreciate you for who you are, and they can throw any colors to you, and you will make sure that you can make the most out of it.
Work from home is now part of the need. So what do you think are the skills needed for the so-called workplace of the future?
I think one thing that everyone has to realize is the fact that work-life balance is very important. I think it's also the reason why a lot of people undergo depression and anxiety. It is because they really don't know how to separate their personal lives and working at home, and it's a struggle for everybody. So I think work-life balance is something that everyone should keep in mind.
If there is one spot in Makati City, whether man-made or natural, that you'd like to promote to the world, what would it be?
It would have to be Museo ng Makati. Not a lot of people know that it exists, and I think that goes to show that Makati, despite the skyscrapers and everything, the glitz and glamour of Makati City, that there's a very, very unique heritage of Makati City that a lot of people should know because, people would say, oh, social yung mga taga Makati. But no, we come from a very, very humble beginning, and it's something that it's nice to look back into and to let people know that there's really something more than being just a business capital of the Philippines. Yeah.
Curious to know your answer to this because there's a movement called #LoveLocal. So what
Yes.
local product do you want to promote and why?
Oh, a local product. Well, for me, I love mangoes, so it'll have to be the dried mangoes in Cebu City. I think it's just very unique, and I have a lot of foreign friends who are not from the Philippines who love it, and it's something that I also personally love, and it's something that I love to share to everybody.
And the last question is, what one thing should young people like you focus on?
Sorry po?
What is that one thing you think young people like you should focus on?
I think young people like me should focus on getting to know who they really are as a person. You know, it's easier said than done to say, oh, you should know who you are and just be yourself. But it's really a struggle. You know, it's a journey to really know your true, authentic self. And for me, once you know yourself, you will never really go wrong, and you would never be intimidated. You know how to be determined. You know your skills. You know your goals. And I think that's very important for younger people to know that, because it's very important. Thank you po. Thank you so much. I think I did great. It was really a fun experience. Well, I do events hosting as a living, so to be on the other side of the table and to be asked by so many questions is still overwhelming, but it was really fun.